are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Caps of Salt Lake City taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Derek Stingley will bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready? 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Let's go!
Play action. Stroud now. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
65, Cat! 65!
Here's Stroud. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Play action. Here's Stroud. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Cortland Sutton, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready?
3.5 to go, first quarter.
50, steal. Check, steal. Ready?
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Set,
play fake. Here's Love. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go
Houston's
now.
offense already at the line, set to get going. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Here we go. Start.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he pulled in downfield by Collins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Stroud off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. Touchdown. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 60. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same.
Ready.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. To throw now, here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. That is caught and bulldozing his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Fight.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Pause red. Set.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panic out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
3, strike, strike. Ready, ready.
Again, it's Jones. Powers through it. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans 17. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Caps have cut it back within a score. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And carrying this out from the end zone, here's Stingley. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Ready, ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, smash. 18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A huge play there for Houston. 46 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Texans at 8-1 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Here we go.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Hustle.
Here's Love. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Take it at the 37. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. He's got it to Collins, complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready? Stick the Eagles.
Stroud to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on 3rd down.
3rd and goal, Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins from 4 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right. He's got a man, complete. Down the sideline he goes, and all the way in for the touchdown. Christian Watson. 78 yards. And the Caps are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And carrying this out from the end zone, here's Stingley. And no chance to get away as they'll get... About the 17-yard line.
Come on.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal.
There he goes, left side. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And Stroud now to throw. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Collins. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The throwing again is Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
Stroud sets up the play action. This is caught. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run for it with Pierce. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And he's able to get it out of there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, cross steal. Hurry, hurry.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Jalen Waddle. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the delay, Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He'll get that out wide to Waddle. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Ready.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Hey, check mega.
Off the option, it's Jones. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Off the play fake, Love. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, third and goal.
Ready.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Malik Collins able to record his 5th sack of the season. And his kick is right there. It's good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Flush to his right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, But now it's third down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Pierce. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's about.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there. 65 yards.
Here we go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. An inside give to Jones. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
On 3rd down, Love. And that will be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Come on,
and they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Waddle, the motion man right. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he will have a touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Caps have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And carrying this out from the end zone, here's Stingley. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively? Oh, wide open, complete! And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards.
Let's go now.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Come on, come on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Sutton really... Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball.
Here we go.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
19 Lions. Go.
Stroud. Catch is made by Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pierce. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Escaping the pressure, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand. Here's 1st and 10.
Edo blue. Set.
Now Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Love looking to throw it. That's complete to Lamb. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Now Love. He finds Watson. It's gone. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Final minute. One timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Love's throws taken in by Waddle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now 1st and goal.
Ready?
Love looking to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation.